Hello from agingparents.com. I'm Carolyn Rosenblatt, registered nurse and attorney. Today we're going to talk about a home care worker. A lot of people as they age need help with basic things like bathing, getting dressed, preparing food, and so on. So they want to stay in their own place, whatever it is, house, apartment, and they want to have some help. And you want them to have some help because you're the adult child or other loved one. So hiring a home care worker sounds pretty easy, but it isn't. And there are 3 things I want you to bear in mind today. 1, if the person is someone you are going to hire on your own without going through an agency, you have to do a background check. Why? Because people can show up as caregivers and seem very nice, and their plan all along is to steal everything they can get their hands on. Remember that the home care worker is often in the home unsupervised for hours at a time, and if your aging loved one has memory loss or their vision is poor or they don't really pay attention, they would not know that their gold jewelry has just been taken out of the house. Okay, so a thief who has a record would show up on a background check. If you don't know how to do a background check, you can search that on the internet. You can hire someone to do it for you. It's going to cost something, but it's not an outrageous amount, but it's protection. Consider it important protection for your loved one. One way to avoid that is to go through an agency. They have to make a profit. They're going to cost more, but they will do the background check for you, and they will perhaps try to match you with the person who is going to take care of your loved one. That can be good. The problem is, some places the prices have gone so high, it's absolutely unaffordable. I know of an agency, believe it or not, that is charging $65 an hour to have a home care worker in someone's house. That's fine if you're rich. If you're not so wealthy, you're going to want to go with something lower price. There are agencies that do this that vary in price. You can do it privately. Do not do it off something like Craigslist. Please, that can be very dangerous. Okay, so background check, use an agency if you can. The next thing is you want to be sure that that worker is held accountable for what they're doing. And again, they're getting paid by the hour, and you don't want to pay them to watch TV. That's not the job. They can be cleaning up a little bit, they can be preparing another meal for later on, they can run an errand, they can do a lot of things that your aging loved one cannot. But you want to have them keep a record. Write that down somewhere. It can be text messages daily. It can be a written notebook. Whatever form works. A lot of people in this field aren't necessarily great at using a computer. So find a method that works for all of you, your loved one, yourself, and the worker, and make sure that they are keeping a record of what they're getting paid to do every day. There should be something every day for the hours that they're there, even if it's just a few notes. Took mom for a walk, she did fine, ate her lunch, whatever it is, okay? Those are the things that I mean by a record. They are accountable for what they're getting paid to do, all right? And the third thing is that you want to be supervising that person and having conversations with them about what is best for your loved one. They don't know her or him. They have not grown up with that person. They don't know their likes and dislikes. You want to make those clear. And you should have a written agreement with the worker that says when they're going to work, what the pay is, and what they're going to do, okay? And those things are all important. It's your job as the one who's supervising this individual from afar a bit perhaps, to advise them about what's good for your aging loved one. Maybe they love to go for walks. Maybe they like to take drives. Maybe they want to go see a show. Maybe they like to play a card game. All of those things are important for the worker to know. And if you're not sure about any of this, I have written a book that may be of some help to you. It is Hiring a Home Care Worker. What could possibly go wrong? There is a lot that can possibly go wrong, and this will educate you. It's short, as you can see. It's available on our website at agingparents.com. If you or your aging parent or someone in your family is thinking about hiring a worker, please get this book. It's a very inexpensive way to educate yourself about what to do and what not to do. That's it for today. Thank you. I'm Carolyn Rosenblatt, registered nurse and attorney at agingparents.com.